This color. I got these brushes, oh my gosh, multiple years ago because I just wanted a brush to style my hair. And then I was like, but wait, when my hair's dry, it's amazing for putting up ponytails. These are the wildly popular smoothie brush. And I'm not the only one who loves them because we can't keep them in stock. So you all love them too. But not too often do we give you 3 of them for $9.99 a piece. They should be over $60, $66 in fact. So normally $22 a piece. We are giving you 3 for just a little more than the cost of 1. And this color is so pretty. We have these gorgeous pink, lilac, and blue setup right here. And then if you want, you can go on QVC.com and there's a pink, white, and black. They all do the same thing. These are such pretty colors. Maria McCool is here. So I'm just gonna put this out there.
Yes.
When you look at this brush, you think, what's all the hype? It's not like, doesn't look heavy. It doesn't have like 1,000, 100,000 bristles.
Right.
Why is this the best brush I've ever used? And by the way, I mean that.
Yeah, exactly. Well, it is.
No, because I'm always careful. Don't say this is the best because there'll be another one next week that I like. But no, this really is the best brush I've ever used.
It really, it starts with this flexibility. I like to start there because this is the game changer of the brush. This makes it the best volumizing brush you will ever style your hair with. It is the most amazing detangler. It's a great scalp massage. You mentioned it for putting up ponies. I use it to kind of get in there and get lift into my hair, but it starts because of the flexibility. This movement of not only the brush can go all ways, but the movement of the bristles as well, right? The movement of those bristles and the fact that it's vented allows it to do so many things. And I'm just going to start with the lift, right? Because when when you come in and I'm blow drying your hair, I'm using the smoothie, right? Because when you blow dry the hair, you need to get the root dry to be able to get that volume. Notice how I'm not getting any hair in that brush, but I can take Phyllis's hair as high as I need it to go, all the way till I run out of hair, right to the end. But do you notice when you see that those bristles are moving? You see those bristles moving while it's happening?
That's
see
the
how
key,
they move?
the flexibility.
Right, because we don't want to pull, snag, or break the hair in any way, but we want that tension to be able to get this fullness and this body into her hair.
I really think like you've got to try them. And as soon as you do, you're going to like, oh my gosh, that's why people freak out about them. So look at Phyllis's before and after. Now, did you style her with the Today's Special Value as well?
I did not. We just used this for volumizing blowout, right? And here's the thing, I just was thinking, because Phyllis just whispered, I love it. I asked Phyllis, one time we were on a social thing, and I said, what is your favorite Calista tool? She said the smoothie.
Oh, you were thinking she might, there's like all the different hot tools.
Exactly.
So you might be wondering, but do I need 3? Well, here's the thing. For about a little more than the price of 1, we're giving you 3. So that's just a bonus. You want to keep 1 in your shower. You're going to brush through all your conditioners, your juice, your hair mask, all of that. You're going to keep 1 where you style your hair and then stick 1 in your handbag. But you don't want to go without the smoothie brush, whether you have very thick hair or thin hair.
So you saw how I lifted at the root when you want to do volume. For detangling, you're going to start at the bottom and work up when you detangle. But I'm going to show you from the top down only because I want you to see the power of the brush. So do you see this down here? Do you see how immediately I'm detangling? Like any of those tangles are just coming through. I do this as a natural habit of mine to hold the hair. But Jen's hair, I'm not tugging her, right? She's not moving back. Because the actual brush itself and the bristles are flexible, I don't have to worry about it breaking this hair, snagging this hair. I can go right to the ends, detangle that right out without worrying at all that I'm gonna get any type of snagging. Like there's not gonna be hair in the brush. No hair in the brush. So I'm literally detangling this without worrying about that.
Do you know, I don't know if I ever told you this, but one year I kept 1 and then I stuck 1 in each of my daughter's stockings. And my oldest daughter, she got it. She was like, thanks. And she went back to college. It was like a week or so later when she was like, Mom, I unpacked that stuff from my stocking. What is that brush? And now it's the only brush she uses. And she has such thick hair. So whether you have thick hair or thin hair, it's the brush that when you get it home, you're like, what is that? And then you use it and it's incredible. They've been customer top rated on their own. We have them really 3 for about the price of 1. Normally they're $22 a piece. That would be $66. We're doing all 3 for just $29.98. So instead of being $22 a piece, they're $9.99. Grab them now. We don't always have this price.
And if you're wondering, that brush is not going to work on my thick hair.
Yeah.
I have so much hair. Marissa has 4 times the amount of hair I have on my head, but notice how it goes right down to her scalp. And though I'm just brushing and brushing, I'm even going to brush this curl.
Another brush, I'd be so afraid you just ripped her hair.
Oh, well, not
but
only
it
ripped her
does.
hair,
Yeah, it doesn't
but also
pull.
lose the style. Even though I did this, watch how all the volume is still here. Like
Stunning.
All that wave, no matter how hard I brush it, it doesn't go away. Like when we flip this to the back, thank you, Marissa, these beautiful curls down here, if you took a brush that didn't move like this and kept brushing, I'm brushing, I'm brushing, I'm brushing, she's not even moving her head, and she has such thick hair. But look, I didn't do anything to that beautiful shine and curl that's there.
I'm telling you. It is the best brush ever. You want to put one in your shower to pull through your conditioner. I wasn't doing that for a while. You taught me to do that. You want to keep one where you style your hair and take one with you on the go. They are awesome. We also have them in pink,
I'm just
black, and
filling
white.
my
if you want
hair out
that
a
as
little
well.
bit with it. I love this brush.
All right.